Hello everybody, welcome back to the Science Tutors channel. Today we're going to be talking about episode 2 of our circulatory system. It's pretty rare for me to upload 2 videos, maybe 3 videos a day, due to the fact that I'm very busy, gathering everything for you guys. So basically today we're going to be talking about the diseases. So probably we're going to go from least common. We're probably not going to do that. We're going to go basically in the order of diseases. So first it comes CA, which basically is called coronary artery. So let me write coronary artery. So sorry why my T is so bad. Oops, looks like I risked too much. Artery. Basically, coronary artery disease makes your huge blood vessels, like your aorta, your pulmonary artery, it makes them pretty weak because it damages them because they can't pump blood as much as they could without if they were very healthy. Sorry for going so low. Next we have high blood pressure, although I think most people probably know what I'm talking about when we say high blood pressure. Basically what high blood pressure is, it is a condition in which the force of the blood against the arteries, against the walls of the arteries, is too high. So let's draw an artery right here. So let's say this is your regular force, okay? But what this does, it causes too much force against it. As you can see, the huge difference is that this one would be confirmed for high blood pressure, or we could say that as HBP, and no HB4P. So what this basically means is HBP stands for high blood pressure. So high blood pressure basically means there's more pressure inside of your, inside of the walls of your arteries. Next we have cardiac arrest, probably the most common leading disease or death. This is basically it's a very common disease I've seen. Cardiac arrest is suddenly where your heart doesn't function as it should, doesn't pump enough blood. Therefore, you lose consciousness depending on how, strong the how strong the arrest is. Depending on, you lose consciousness, you suddenly lose your breathing, and sometimes it's instant death. So I will explain how to keep most of these things under normal. Next, you have congestive heart failure. Basically, your heart doesn't pump blood as well as it should. What basically this will bring to you is basically you're gonna have low blood, which means breathing is gonna be difficult for you. Obviously, all your organs are gonna work slowly. So this is another leading death, congestive heart failure. Very common. Again, I'm gonna put up pretty common ones. So we have CA, which is equal to cardiac arrest. Cardiac arrest. And please, guys, don't joke about these because they're very deadly. Next, we have arrhythmia. Arrhythmia is basically the beating of the heart is either too fast or too slow. Basically, meaning that it's irregular. Use the word irregular rather than too fast or too slow. So basically, arrhythmia basically makes your blood or the blood pumping inside of your heart too irregular, meaning it's not your regular. The regular amount you would really want your heart to be at. Let's say your heartbeats per minute are 120, and let's say in this case it's at 90. So you're obviously low. So you can conclude, if this is a phase for 2 years straight, 5 months straight, you can go to a doctor, and from there they can diagnose you with arrhythmia. After arrhythmia comes peripheral artery disease. Basically, what this is, it's basically a condition in which your blood vessels reduce blood flow to the limbs, meaning you're getting less and less blood delivered to your bodies. Very deadly. I'm very it's very deadly disease. That's what I want to say about it. Next, we have stroke. Basically, stroke is where you're mostly with the brain, but it's dealing with the blood. So basically, it's where blood flow is cut off. I've always heard of this by a blood clot. Plaque builds up inside of your. Most of this is gonna happen because of the amounts of fat, amount of carbohydrates, anything you eat. As at the end, during the end of the video, I will be telling you guys how to prevent these things from happening. Next, the final is CHD, congenital heart disease. CHD, congenital heart disease. This is basically a disease that you're born with as a baby, as an infant. So it's something you see at birth. It basically means leaky valves, blood vessels aren't properly pumping blood throughout your aorta is cut. It's very deadly disease. Although it is the leading cause of death in America. So now onto the way of how you can prevent this. Prevent all of them. The one way is to limit your diet. I've seen many people who are overweight getting these diseases, and I recommend you guys to take like a proper meal a day. Take 3 meals a day. If you want a snack in between, yeah, take one. But like, I don't say like take. I say like take 3 meals a day, but don't take like 5 mid-break snacks, like pasta, then you eat ice cream, then you eat a Snickers bar. Like I'm taking like have a Snickers bar, and then like wait 2 hours until then do something. Like then eat like a full meal. So I'm talking about like that. Make sure you know how much protein you're going to get. Make sure you know the amount of carbohydrates you're getting inside your body, because too much of these stuff will rapidly make you obese. And then after this, obesity is going to be one of the problems. It is by far one of the hardest problems. I'm dealing with obesity. No, I'm just joking about that part. I shouldn't be joking about that because I used to deal with obesity. And so you shouldn't joke and make fun of anyone with obesity because sometimes they don't know what to control, So basically, this is how you can prevent yourself. Make sure you know what how many carbohydrates you're taking, proteins you're taking, fats you're taking. Fats are one of the most deadliest ones because they're the reason for obesity. So, and leading to CA, cardiac arrest, coronary artery, all these stuff will be led. But the one disease that you do not have to worry about is CHD, since this is a disease you were born with. So most people will suffer for this like 16, 17 years. But you will eventually get this over with proper treatment. If not, then this is a deadly disease. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Always make sure to share first. Although liking and subscribing will be very, very appreciated, because my goal is to get to 50 subscribers. And then I will be doing a special video for you guys. So I will be doing a face reveal for you guys if I get to 50 subscribers. Let's make that deal. So I basically want you guys to share this so we can spread knowledge around the whole world. Maybe some people didn't know about what coronary artery disease was, or what cardiac arrest was, maybe congenital heart disease was. So they can learn from this entire video. And I will be posting more on episode number 3, which will be coming out tomorrow around 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. So hope you guys stay tuned for that. But anyway, have a good day. Goodbye.